All right, so I am a huge fan of Myro. A couple of things I want to tell you about in relationship to this project. So I saw this project come out, and I wish I would have got in early, but I got in at $29 million market cap. We're going to look at where it's at right now because actually it's on a little bit of a dip from its all-time high. So I'm going to tell you more about this, tell you why I think this is a great meme token project, community project. And I'm going to tell you exactly where you can go find it, where you can buy it if you're interested in it. And I think this one is a absolute opportunity looking forward into the future. All right. So here's where I am at with Myro. Like I mentioned, I bought in at $29 million market cap. Okay. And you can see right now, right here. And I bought in. And so that initial investment, I put 2000 in, has approximately right here, you can see, so 30 million has 5x'd. So don't do math in public. 30 million to 150 million is a 5x. So that has been a fantastic one as far as a obviously investment standpoint. And I'm still holding that original bag, by the way. So for those of you guys who say, well, yeah, but you sold it. Nope, I'm holding because I think there's long term value here. And I want to show you this 1 month chart. Look at this 1 month chart, 686+%. And you can see they've hit an all-time high. Their high has been approximately about 25 cents. Okay. And so right now, again, it's bounced back off of that a little bit because I think of overall market conditions, what we're seeing out there in the overall market when we had the market move down and all of that kind of stuff. So what is Myro? Quite simply, Myro launched on the Solana chain. Again, I'm going to tell you how to buy it. You don't have to buy it on the Solana DEX. You can, but there are centralized exchanges you can get, which is another impressive point for me, is that they are very readily available on a couple of key exchanges. We're going to talk about that here in just a minute. So they are a community meme token that launched on the Solana chain, period. And I think there's value in just that. I think there's value in then that differentiated them. Okay. And they're named after the Solana co-founders, Raj's dog, Myro. Again, very, very smart. Allah, Shiba Inu, that kind of stuff. Right. Okay. So these are some of the exchanges that it's available on right now. I'll come back to that and I'll cover that, as we move along. Now, from a utility standpoint, and this is how to buy, we're going to get into this just in a minute. From a utility standpoint, one thing I really like is they have a Myro buy bot. You can kind of pause and read this if you want to read this, like this highlighted text right here. But they've got staking on the way and further utilities on the way, because it's not just enough, right, to launch and then just be a meme token. You have to have utility. You have to have a way to generate and bring value back to that community, obviously to bring value to your, to your holders, your token holders as well. So there's some utility laid out for you, which again is what I like. Now you can, like I said, you can buy Myro. It's on the Solana chain. Okay. But if you don't want to, then that would be if you want to buy it on the DEX, on the decentralized Solana, Solana decentralized exchange. You can kind of read this right here. But I'm going to show you right here markets. If you go, and by the way, links in the description below to all this. Okay, if you go to CoinMarketCap, and there will be a link down here for you as well. You can see right here. So again, KuCoin. Yeah, already on KuCoin. Now let me differentiate this. I'll show you centralized exchanges. Here you go. Look, and volume, 24-hour volume right here on the right. Make sure you guys can see that. Yep. Okay. Let me move me up to the top. There we go. Okay. So we got Myro, 3.7 million on KuCoin, Bybit. And here you can also actually do this as well. So you can resort on volume. So KuCoin, Bybit, Bitmart. I bought mine on Bitmart. That's where I own mine. So Bitmart's where I have it. Mexi. And you can see quite a bit of volume. I mean, look at the 24-hour volume, $26 million. That's a lot of volume for a project like this. And by the way, number 269 out of all of cryptos is where it's at, moved up dramatically. Okay. So these are all the centralized exchanges you can buy it on. So with Bitmart, I have a Bitmart account. I have an LBank account. I have a Bybit account. I do not have a KuCoin account, but you can buy it on all of these respective changes. So exchanges rather. Okay. If you want to buy it on the DEX side, the decentralized side, then you can buy it on one of these: Radium, Jupiter, Orca, so forth and so on. And again, you can do the same thing there, and you can kind of see their volume. So Radium obviously is the main one, then Jupiter, and so forth. Okay, so kind of finalize checking out, looking at this is their X Twitter account. Links in the description below to check them out. But here's the thing: I want to end on this note. This is a project that I firmly and I do fundamentally believe will continue to be one of the leading meme token projects on the Solana chain. And I think there's value in that. Just in that alone, there's value because there was that untapped audience on that chain, right? And so I think that this is something that is obviously a key component of it. And I bought in early for that was one of the main reasons that I bought in because it was on that different chain. Great community behind it. Very, very vocal community behind Solana. I'm sorry, not Solana, behind Myro. And I think that is a massive component to the utility as well, right? So that's all I got for you right now. Links in the description below, everything you need. Full disclosure and transparency, this was a sponsored video from Myro. But again, remember, I told you I bought it before I started a partnership with them, and I continue to hold. And I have not sold one single Myro token. I'm going to hold because I think there's significant upside here. I think when we get back into the move up for Bitcoin halving, and when the market swings back, I think that Myro is just going to go up. Now that's my opinion, right? Run it through your own due diligence. Make sure it's the right fit for you and all that kind of stuff. But I've showed you in this video, or at least talked about why I think the utility is there, why I think the value is there related to Myro, and also how and where to buy it. Links in the description below to everything you need. I'll see you. Go make some money.